Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today we're taking a look at a fun match from the NSF League. $50 on the line in this one. Spawn in, top right we've got the player from Mexico, Warcraft fan playing Orc. And in the bottom left, it's the player from Czech Republic, Fellow. Night Elf setting up an ancient war for easier creeping. He's gonna creep that Ogre Magic Camp right off the bat. We are on the Northern Isles, guys. A map with two big rack camps with a Magnetor. They drop some really nice items. It's actually a pretty solid map for setting up and defending an expansion, since your opponent's quite distance away. Alright, let's see who the elf is picking as his first hero. It's the Demon Hunter, no surprise there. The Wisp went out for a scout but got chased off and is now just quietly gathering lumber. And on the Arc side, we're gonna see a Farseer. Farseer grabs wolves at level 1, while the Demon Hunters already started creeping. Picked up Immolation at level 1, probably to make creeping faster. Farseer, meanwhile, is creeping the Marla camp. He picks a Mantle of Intelligence, +3 to Intelligence. Demon Hunter gets a Mana Potion, that's a really solid item, especially if he's going for that Immolation play. The Demon heads to the next spot, creeping more Marlux. Looks like the Farseer wanted to interrupt. He summons the wolves, but honestly his timing was off here. And in the end, Farseer just heads back. Not really sure what he was trying to accomplish with that move. Just kinda wasted time and runs back to his side of the map. Farseer keeps creeping, this time another Marla camp. Night Elves also creeping Marlux, using that Immolation to speed things up. Pretty chill game so far, no one's harassing, both players taking to their side of the map, just focusing on leveling up their heroes. What's the drop for the Farseer? It's a Sentry Ward. And he immediately plants it at the entrance to his base. And Demon Hunter meanwhile gets Illusion Wards. Now he's heading over to creep the gold mine. The Illusion tanking the damage while the Demon's burning through with Immolation. Let's see the Ogre Magic drop. And it's a Talisman of Evasion. Pretty good item, works just like Evasion on a Demon Hunter. And since the Orc mostly dealing physical damage, that Talisman can help him to take a little less damage and stay alive longer. Orc heads over to creep the gold mine too. What's the drop for him? It's a Ring of Protection +5. Solid item. Helps the hero survive, especially with the Demon Hunter and Archers, dishing out all that physical damage. So what's the elf up to? He grabs the Beastmaster as the second hero. That's a surprising pick. At level 1 he goes for the Boar. That Beastmaster pick definitely an interesting choice. Ah, here comes a creep jack from the elf. He pushes the orc back and snags the last 2 creeps. Beastmaster hits level 2. The orc drops sentry ward, so he spot anything coming near the shop. Look at that, elves creeping with this ancient of war, just tanking the damage. And on the orc side, his second hero is the Shadow Hunter. Shadow Hunter is gone for Serpent Wards over healer, and this camp gets him to level 2. Pretty chill game so far. Demon went out for a scout, checked if the orcs trying to set up an expo. Spots the orc, burns some mana, and now the elves bring the whole army over. Looks like another creep check. He pushes the orc again. Orc pops the speed scroll, but misplays it and loses a berserker, and once again the elf grabs the last 2 creeps. Fellows a bit ahead on hero levels. He hits to the tavern and grabs a 3rd hero. Wait, what? It's a Fire Lord. He picks a lava spawn as his first ability. I want even more summons. That's basically what Fellow's saying here. The elves up at tier 3 now, got to Ancient of Wind going. Orcs at tier 3 too, waiting for Torrent Chieftain to come out. Elves getting Druid Master training. And he's already got a whole army of Talons ready. He starts the fight and goes straight for the shop. Orc teleports home. Oh man, that was a bad TP. He hands up stuck and has to run because he's caught in surround. Demons burning through with immolation. Torrent Chieftain drops a shockwave, but the orc army is kinda done at this point. 48 to 35 supply. Torrent goes down. They cyclone the Farseer. Surround him. That's the 2nd hero down. Only the Shadow Hunter left. And he gets cycloned too. They try to surround, but he slips out and pops in Vaughn. Shadow Hunter is out here fighting alone. The elves chasing him down. New Talons show up and cyclone him again. Still can get the surround. Another cyclone. It's just endless cyclone spam at this point. This time they get surround, and Shadow Hunter goes down. And now, the Torrent Chieftain's out, but he's only level 1. He really needs to find some levels, because honestly, until level 3 he doesn't have much impact. Orcs building up an army, moving out slowly with berserkers and shamans. Elf dives into the orc base, trying to take down the burrow. Peons are rushing out desperately, trying to repair. Orcs got reinforced defenses up. Demon hits level 3. The fight kicks off. First shaman goes down right away. Elf cyclones the Tauren. Orc's army is tiny. One hero up against 3. Tauren gets cycloned again. For some reason, the elf doesn't go for the surround, and the chieftain just runs off. Peons are dropping like flies. Elves trying to take down the Tauren totem, but you can see how slow the Talons are at that. Finally, the Shadow Hunter comes out, almost level 4. It's 29 supplying against 43. Taurens trying not to get caught and go down. Shadow Hunter gets cycloned again. He's probably dead here. Elf goes for this round on Chieftain. And the Tauren goes down. Shadow Hunter runs deeper into the base trying to escape. Hits level 4. But he's so low on health. And yep, they get him too. It's looking pretty rough for the orc right now. The elf isn't playing it perfectly either. He's losing a bunch of talents here. They're squishy, low HP. And those reinforced burrows, gotta respect them. But the orc base is burning. Orcs trying to mess with the alphabet. Berserker poking from one side, Burrow fire from the other. Elves like, forget the Berserker, and goes for the Burrow instead. The peons did everything they could to save the Burrow, but almost all of them went down in the end. Demon Hunters burning through with immolation. Dives into the base. And picks off a shaman. Farseer about to pop out. And just look at this. One peon still out there, bravely holding gold for the entire horde while the fight's raging on. Farseer finally comes out, but he's all alone. A few berserkers pop out too, but look at the supply. 45 to 16. Orcs got no chance here. But credit to Warcraft fan, he's fighting out to the very end, not giving up. They cyclone the Farseer again, surround him, and that's the end of him. That's it. Orc taps out. Let's check out the stats. Elf took down 6 heroes. Orc got 0. Hero levels 544 for the Elf and 443 for the Orc. What about resources? The Elf mined about 1000 more gold. And that's without either playing Heaven and Expo. Orc basically went almost 2 minutes without mining at all. Fun match, hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel.